It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So, DE just announced the 2025 return of Plague Star, the best forma farming event in all of Warframe. So we'll be covering that announcement today, and giving you a quick crash course of what Plague Star actually is, if you've never actually played it, like a lot of people probably haven't, as it has not been back in the game for multiple years. Before we get into this stuff though, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, event guides, like for Plague Star. I love making those. You're in the right place for Warframe content. Also be live on stream, probably tomorrow, but maybe tonight as well. So, yeah. Alright, let's start with the big announcement of Plague Star 2025. If you watch my weekly reset videos, you'll be like, man, there is nothing going on in Warframe for September, is there, besides the devstream at the end of the month? DE agreed, and we're getting a event back. I didn't think we'd be getting back anytime soon. So, Plague Star return announcement right here.
So, Plague Star is coming back. Stay on topic.
Excellent. Plague Star.
Why this is cool and important and neat for you as a Warframe gamer. One, it's one of the best forma farms in the game. No problem.
Okay.
Two, we're adding a whole bunch of new rewards, including a one-time Omni forma, along with many other cosmetics.
Go.
We have a Hemocyte Floof, we have glyphs. We're bringing back old Operation rewards for this one as well. And we also have slightly tuned the damage attenuation on the Hemocyte to make it a little less of a dragon, we'll call it.
Okay.
So it's a slightly polished, never duplicated, totally reborn Plague Star, coming back after almost 2 years.
Okay.
So you will have yourself Plague Star starting September 10th. That is next week. You will be able to play Plague Star. You'll be able to farm your forma. You'll get an Omni forma. You can get a whole bunch of new cosmetics. You can get returning cosmetics from past events, such as the Asperus Ephemera series. And there are, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Something to do. Something to do.
You gotta check it out.
Right now, we're kind of in.
Okay, so she's just saying basically there's Caliban Prime just launched and we're moving on to the next thing. So, if you are not as excited about that announcement as I am, I'm going to show you what Plague Star actually is and how it can be very, very good for your account. Now, DE did not really mention, Rekka did not really mention that if the forma will be capped out. You might be noticing in the previous events recently, the rewards have been capped out from like, I believe it was Belly of the Beast. It was capped out in Isle Weaver. It's like, okay, you can only get one Bosmu blueprint or whatever it was. Like, really seriously? But yeah, so expect that. But just going off of the previous Plague Stars, this is what you're kind of dealing with loot-wise here. This is my previous guide from 2023. So you could get a fully built forma that's, again, already built, not a blueprint, from 3K rep. And that was from basically one run. And you get these runs done in like 12 minutes. So you're going to get fully built forma in 12 minutes, and you can do it infinitely, like over and over and over again. Additionally, you had things like Fulmination in here, Exodia Contagion, Exodia Epidemic, Plague Zaw parts, and some like resources for the planes technically too. So yeah, this is what you can get from the loot, and as far as how you get this rep, you're just going to be doing the Plague Star bounty. There is a Steel Path version that has like relics dropping in it too, so expect to get a bunch of relics from doing this, which is nice. So you're getting forma, relics, probably a crappy Vigilante Pursuit mod, but yeah, and as far as what you're doing for these, it is just the exact same bounty over and over again. So here's a quick run of one. We'll do it at double speed here. So basically, the first bounty step for Plague Star is you just go into this cave and you grab this canister. It's as easy as that. So it's usually pretty deep in the cave, to be honest. So yeah, bringing frames like Nova, Volt, and other speedrun frames are ideal for this. I'd recommend that you bring actually Nova as the meta frame for this, as one of the bounty steps on here is a drone escort mission, and if you haven't played Warframe in a while or ever, Nova's wormhole is very good for teleporting drones across the map. And if you haven't played since the last Plague Star, they made drone teleporting even easier with Nova at a certain point. The drone will literally like fly into the air to try and get into your portal. It can be a bad thing sometimes, but it's usually a good thing. So after you've gotten into the cave to get the canister, the objective after that is just a 3-minute defense objective. It's super boring, and you'll be doing it a lot, so just get ready to, be ready to chill for this part, basically. It's just a 3-minute wait, and it is in every single bounty for this. So once you've completed the 3-minute wait, you grab the canister again, and as you can see, we're getting Neo Relics, which is pretty nice. And you're going to go to the drone next. Now, this is where Nova is. I mean, Nova's meta for this multiple ways, but Nova is meta for this, especially on this part. And Loki can also technically be used too. So this drone will be teleported through the Nova wormhole to get to the objective faster. Now, it takes some practice for sure to get it right, but once you get good at this, you will be saving a lot of time on your runs and getting your forma even faster. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if DE capped out the forma for this event, guys, just because that kind of seems like their go-to strat nowadays. But that being said, even if you get like 20 forma from this, that's still better than waiting 20 days to build one at a time. So once you've escorted the drone to the objective, that's when the final boss fight will begin. Well, actually, no, there's the first encounter for the final boss. You have to summon the final boss. So as far as summoning the final boss, once the drone gets to the objective, it will start summoning an infested. Now, the infested need to die to make the boss actually spawn, and the Grenier kills do not count for this part. This is where you don't want to actually break any of the spawn pods. This is also where Speed Nova is very good. Speed Nova will make the enemies actually appear or run to you quicker if you're not flying around Arcwind like a speedrunner person. So, yeah, just clear out the infested. Once the infested are at 25%, the Hemosite boss will spawn. This is the guy that will be giving you rep from killing him for this. This is also where you get the infested Hemosite trophy for your clan dojo. You can get gold clan trophies from this. So, this is the guy that has attenuation. You want to use weapons like the Piranha Prime or a high pellet shotgun to shred him. You can also use the Prisma Gorgon with the Metamorphic Magazine augment to petrify him while he's attacking. But yeah, this should be easier than it currently is in the footage you're seeing, and it was already pretty easy in the footage. So yeah, that's number one done, and then you summon another, but you fight this boss 4 times in a bounty. So he's already summoned again. This is where Speed Nova is really good to pull him out. And of course, we'll do a detailed guide when this comes out about what the current meta is for 2025, because it sounds like they're going to be making this even easier. So yeah. But yeah, guys, you just basically kill that boss a couple times, you get a forma out of this, and it's really, really straightforward. And I would say it's easy too. Like, with somewhat decent builds, you can take out the steel path really, really simple with this. And don't forget, you can also go into Arcwing and fly around in your Arcwings. You're on the plains here. As far as the new things for 2025, we'll probably have like some more powerful builds than usual. Some of the newer arcanes, like Arcane Bellicose, maybe. Or maybe a secondary Enervate for the Piranha could be good for this too. But either way, guys, I think it's going to be a great time. September 10th. Oh, here's some Volt footage too. September 10th is going to be when Plague Star comes back for the first time in multiple years. And then also, yeah, Dog Days ends like tomorrow. Not like anyone actually cares about Dog Days compared to this. This is one of the events that you might hear about a lot of time. Like, ooh, what is Plague Star? People keep talking about Plague Star. This is Plague Star. So you're getting 12-minute fully built forma. You're getting multiple relics per bounty sometimes too. You're just having a good time for about 2 weeks. And that's going to be leading into the September 25th dev stream involving the Mushroom Frame update. So that's basically it for the video, guys. I want to give you guys this announcement and a quick overview of what you can expect in Plague Star. You can go build, or actually, if you have never done the event yet, you probably can't do this, but if you have done Plague Star before, you could go and build the Infested Catalyst in Eidolon Phylaxis for this stuff. So Plague Star, if you've never done Plague Star, you probably can't do this, but you could probably build these ahead of time right now. These are needed to increase the tier of the bounty to give you a guaranteed fully built form every single time. So either way, guys, hope you found this one fun and helpful. I'm excited to cover Plague Star in depth when it comes back September 10th. Look out for guides from me on the way over there. And yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. See you next time. Peace.